24/7 Teachers Training, a lesson-by-lesson tutorial for homogeneous teaching. We are an EdTech textbook publishers.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear teacher. I welcome you on behalf of the Snowman publishers to an online tutorial on part 3 of chapter 1 of Science Grade 5, which covers classification of living organisms, and we will be covering the topic classification of animals. The video will cover vertebrates, that is mammals, birds, fish, reptiles, amphibians, and vertebrates, sponges, insects, worms, snails, starfish. So let's get started with the teaching plan. Greet the students with a smile and ask them how they are. This will develop a welcome rapport of yourself with the students so that they are comfortable in giving responses and asking questions. Then start introducing the lesson with a quick recap of what the students already know. Remember to always start building a new lesson upon previous knowledge of the students. Hence, you may ask them questions like, what do you know about animals? Can you name a few animals? Do all animals look exactly the same, or do they look different from each other? Keep connecting their answers with new questions so that a foundation to the lesson is developed. This will help the students revise the characteristics of plants. Keep writing their responses on the board. Show the pictures of different animals, both vertebrates and invertebrates, and ask the students to classify them according to their prior knowledge. After they have classified the animals, ask them on what basis did they classify them. Write their points on the board. Now, with the help of the textbook, tell the students about the classification of animals and the two main groups they are classified into, that is, the vertebrates and the invertebrates. Show the students pictures of different vertebrate animals. Ask them to observe them closely and try to group them on the basis of similarities and differences among them. After all the students have classified them on paper, ask them what similarities and differences did they use. How many groups did they make? Now, with the help of the textbook and the board, tell the students about the 5 classes of the vertebrate animals. Now, one by one, discuss each class in detail. Show them pictures of the members of each class. Make a list of the prominent features of each class on the board with the help of the students. Just like the vertebrate animals, show the students pictures of different invertebrate animals. Ask them to observe them closely and try to group them on the basis of similarities and differences among them. After all the students have classified them on paper, ask them what similarities and differences did they use. How many groups did they make? Now, with the help of the textbook and the board, tell the students about 5 groups of the invertebrate animals. Now, one by one, discuss each class in detail. Show them the pictures of the members of each class. Make a list of the prominent features of each class on the board with the help of the students. With the help of the students, quickly recap the lesson. Try and make the student participation more. For homework, you can ask the students to make a table of vertebrate animals that shows the main characteristics of each class. Similarly, make a table for invertebrate animals that shows the main characteristics of each group. You can also ask them to make a Venn diagram that shows the similarities and differences among the vertebrates and invertebrates. Thank you, Honorable Teacher, for your listening. Allah Hafiz.